東南アジア、ミャンマー、軍事クーデターが起きたあの日、この国から自由は消え去りました。かつて公営銀行でマネージャーを務めていた男性、安定した収入と幸せな家庭。しかし、クーデターを起こした軍に抗議したことで、その人生は一変しました。職場を追われ、逮捕が迫り、命からがら隣国タイへ。かつてのエリートは今、日雇い労働で食いつなぐ不法滞在者として生きています。今回は、身元を明かさないことを条件にインタビュー。すべてを失ってなお、彼が命をかけて日本人に伝えたいこととは。ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
So, thank you for your cooperation today. How was your life in Myanmar before you came to Mesot?
ကျွန်တော်မြန်မာလိုပဲပြောလိုက်မယ်ကျွန်တော်ပြည်တွင်းမှာပုဂ္ဂလိကဘဏ်တစ်ခုမှာအလုပ်လုပ်ပါတယ်ရာထူးကတော့
Before the coup, while he was in Myanmar, he worked as a in a public bank, he worked as a operating and communication manager, and also he provide for the bank for to find new customers and providing a company campaign or something like that. Good job, and also he could provide and manage for the income for that. But in 2021 February 1st, the coup happened. So the joy actively in the protesting and other stuff, and that's why that bank they got the list who took part in the revolutions or in protesting or something, and they fire automatically all the people.
Nice. You mean CDM?
Yeah.
CDM. You participated in CDM. Why did you decide to participate in CDM?
ကျွန်တော်တို့နေခဲ့ရတဲ့လွတ်လပ်တဲ့ကာလဒီ2015နဲ့ကနေ20အတွင်းမှာကျွန်တော်တို့လွတ်လပ်ခြင်း
Yeah, it is the main purpose to join CDM, not to work under the military. It is because they felt within 5 years of the Nelly government, and they felt the freedom and the taste of right, and also they can dare, they can speak out everything, even the government is sucks, they can judge and they can tell about that, and also kind of courage they got, and they got the freedom and right. And when the coup happened, they're really afraid of they might lose in those freedom again, and also they might have to afraid to the government authority or something like that. They don't want to go back to that situation. That's why they took part in CDM movement.
I want Japanese viewer to imagine his situation. So that's why I want to ask the following question. But what kind of life were you spending in Myanmar before coup? For example, how was your salary, and what kind of life, what kind of daily life were you spending?
ပြန်တွေးကြည့်ရင်အခုလိုချိန်ရပြန်တွေးရင်အဲ့လိုချိန်တွေတအားပြန်လို့ခြင်းတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့နေခွင့်ရတဲ့ဘဝတွေလေကုန်စည်နှုန်းလဲအထိုက်လျောက်ပုံမှန်နဲ့
When he think about that moment, if he really miss at that time, there was in that situation before the coup, the price of the daily goods or something they are fixed, and also it's a fair price, and everyone can afford to have a kind of proper breakfast, proper food like that. And also even with a 1,000 jet, and they can use a lot for food or something like that. And as a kind of stuff, they have to work from Monday to Friday, but even in the weekends they can explore if they want to spend the time for fun, or they can do it. And also even for some of the people, or for himself or for his friends, they can use even for the weekends time to attend for the new course to learn a new skill. And also he is a guy from countryside, so he moved to Yangon, and he thought that okay, for myself I am from the countryside and I have to work, so 24/7 he walk, and also because of his work he can earn he deserves, and also he have a kind of proper amount of money, and he can spend what he want to, some of it that. So that's why that's is so meaningful and hopeful, and also a happy life at those time before the coup.
After you escaped from Myanmar, what kind of challenges do you have in your life in Mesot?
ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဘက်ကိုရောက်လာတဲ့အချိန်မျိုးမှာတော့အရာတိုင်းကအခက်အခဲပဲဒီဘက်ကိုစဝင်လာတဲ့
at the beginning they have to flee from Myanmar to Mesot. This is in Thailand. Even since at the beginning they crossed the border illegally, like that. That's why everything in Thailand is challenging and also difficulties. because like even like without leaving to the other places or without going around, even sitting at their room, at their rent house, they are afraid like because they are like undocumented and crossing the border illegally or something. That's why like they're afraid all the time. Police or the immigration officers like they can arrest or something like that. They are just like a daily life. They have to afraid every day or something like that. That's why everything's challenging and difficulties.
After you came to Mesut, how do you make your living? Like how do you earn money?
ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီကိုရောက်ပြီးတဲ့အချိန်မှာအလုပ်ကိုင်ရလဲထင်တယ်လို့လုပ်လို့မရသေးဘူးရှိတဲ့ဥမာ
After they crossing the borders like that, and also for a specific time, there's no right to walk in Mesut. It is really hard. Even for the daily food, they have to rely on for the parents or the relatives or the brother, sister or something like that. They support them, and also they have no income at all. And also to cover that situation, like for example, like in Myanmar, it is spent like about $10 per day, but here they have to like save the money, and for $10 they have to use for like 3 days, 4 days or something like that, trying to save that. And also like here is like really hard to do the like a proper work as they experience or as they like a profession. They cannot do it. No right to work. That's why like they have to take times, and as long as like they familiar about the situations, and like they close to the Thai people, Thai friends, and also they familiar for languages, so like they learn also. That's why they know the situation. Okay, if they meet with the police or like a Thai soldiers or the Thai immigration officer, how to relate or how to respond and how to deal with them. That's why like they less afraid about like a course, and also they start thinking about income. In other case, like because they cannot work for their professions, they have to start from the very beginning, like a zeros. Like okay, if you need something for the hard labor to clean your compound or like so something like that, some of business stuff, like they say like okay, if you need people for that, or like a load and hard labor in the market or something like that, I'm free and you can call me or something like that. For income, they have to do that.
This is very hard question, but do you want to go back to Myanmar?
ဘယ်လိုပြောရမလဲဆိုတော့တိုက်တိုက်ဆိုင်ဆိုင်ကိုဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ကိစ္စကတော့ည
Yeah, it's like so coincident about because last night he dreamed about he went back to Yangon, and in his dream he walk around, and also like he didn't see any friends, his friend or like someone he know. He didn't see them. He only see them like there's only strangers around him, and like he feel like this is very kind of completely strange area or place like for himself. And after the dream, like he feel that actually also like there's nothing to miss, or like a kind of have a feeling in Myanmar. It's like no feeling at all. Of course, sometimes he miss like okay, that's like the place he used to live or something like that, but no plan to go back for now. And also the situations there, and also like the kind of the rules and the people behaviors and like the people mindset are totally different from now, because every night there's a martial law, every night there's a kind of conscription law. That's why the people arrest every day or something like that. And also he don't have a kind of any safety in his feeling or for himself, like both mental and physical. So like no plan to go back.
flat ထူကြည့်ရင်မြင်ရတယ်
He got injured while he was doing the urban guerrilla forces. Like the whole hand is like banned, and also like there are some of the piece of metals inside his hand.
彼が自身の手を見せてくれてるんですけれども、彼もクーデターが起きた直後にヤンゴンの方で抗議活動をしていたデモ隊に参加をしていた時に飛んできた金属片が何かが、手をこう切り裂いたみたいで、その金属片が未だにこの彼の手の中に残っているみたいですね。今彼がですね足を見せてくれているんですけれども、これはデモ活動に参加していた時に国軍の兵士が撃った銃弾が彼の足に直撃したみたいで、その傷跡が今もこう生々しく残っているみたいです。ここの傷跡、これは銃弾がぶつかった時にできた傷のようですね。ここの脇腹のところの傷もですね、銃弾が通り過ぎてちょっとわからないんですけれども、銃弾がぶつかってできた傷がお腹のところにもね、まだ生々しく残っています。
You know the monotalk, right? Some of the small injuries, like the damage from the monotalk, and some of the injuries from the bullets. The bullets, like at the beginning, or that they shoot with like some are rubber bullets, but some are .22. It's like it cannot lethal, but like it can get injuries. At the time, Line Daya township is like so populous. They said that like they protest like a terrorist or something like that. They burn the tire at the time. Near the Tigers and field. So like the people some of the people informed that there's no police, or like they go to the Line Daya township and like trying to break down the like resistance in Line Daya or something like that. So the people they protest, but actually like there's a kind of hidden spot, like the police and the soldiers are hiding, and also when they protest they start shooting.
ကိုကအပြစ်ခံတယ်လို့ဖြစ်သွားတာပစ္စည်းတွေတော့ပါတယ်
They are providing a dead field, like that there's a kind of specific spot. One the protester, like a group of people are right there, they appear and start shooting like that.
But I'm so impressed by the fact that people has not give up. What is your biggest motivation to continue the revolution?
အဓိကကလေးတွေကိုမြင်မိတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီကလေးငယ်လေးတွေကြီးလိုက်တဲ့အချိန်မှာဒီတိုက်ပွဲတွေ
He joined the protest, like he tried to against his best to for the coup. It's because like in his eye, like he always see the kids because they have been through like about kind of military control and like kind of a country who control under the military. He don't want like experience the kids like that situation, kind of bitter experience. That's why he took part for like a protest, everything trying to against like because for the future of the kids' education is like he can imagine about that. But like under the dictators and under the kind of democratic governments, like totally different. So they trying their best and like to take down the coup as much as they can. But they are trying his best, but because he experienced like according to like the TikTok or the YouTube or the live video of the student inside Myanmar, what really happening, and also some of the like student have been abused by like a group of the student or like something like that, and also some of the kids have been raped by like a teachers or like a mandan or something like that. Those are the like kind of consequences, kind of cases he don't want it. Because like he imagined already that like because under the dictators like they will do like as worse as he did, like if the public don't against them, they will satisfy, so they don't care. That's why he against that like for the revolution until now it's happening. If he don't against that coup, or if he still like without having anything or something like that, it's terrible and like it's a kind of the most like a remorse in his life. So that's why he keep against the coup and he keep against the dictator until now.
They're fighting for future. They don't want next generation to experience same experience.
Yeah.
Japanese viewer are going to watch this video. So do you have any message you would like to share with the world, such as Japanese people, about your country?
ကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံနဲ့ပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ရှင်းပြီးပြောရမယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီမတရားစစ်အာဏာသိမ်းမှုလက်မခံရတဲ့လူငယ်
The situation of the youth, the whole generation is like against the coup, because like it's not the right thing. So like they against with their will as much as they can. Like at the beginning they protest, and the later is like all the protest is not enough. Some of the people they join for the urban guerrilla force, some are join for PDF, like people defense force or something like that. All the people that they trying their best like to against the coup and military dictators. He's also one of them. So like he want to say like and also even now, like he's facing the difficulties and like a problem, but he still like informed the people from inside the Myanmar, the people inside the country. They said that, okay, you shouldn't believe like what they are talking about. You should think yourself, and you should like trying to consider is it right or wrong. Like also the revolutions keep going. That's why don't like give up. And also he would like to share to the people, Japanese people too, like because now in the world like the dictator is stronger, so like perhaps like one day they might experience the dictator or something like that. So you guys should understand that situation, and also you guys have to against every dictator's moment or something like that. Even now in Myanmar they are trying to do the elections, so like but the people are like no agree anymore. That's why they are against. So for the Japanese people, please don't believe the dictators and trying to consider what they are doing is as I said at the beginning, it's wrong already. So against the elections and against what they do or something like that. Each other the revolutions keep going, and they're trying their best until they die. So.
Okay, thank you so much for your very strong message to Japanese people. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ただ自由を求めて声を上げただけなのに、銀行員という安定した生活、そして母国へ帰る権利さえも彼は全て奪われてしまいました。遠い国の出来事ですが、私にはどうしても他人事には思えませんでした。平和や日常がいかに脆いものか、それを守るために私たちは何ができるのか、ぜひ動画を見て感じた率直な思いをコメント欄で聞かせてください。ミャンマーは歴史的にも今の経済においても日本と深くつながっている国です。だからこそまずは無関心にならないこと、それが最初の一歩だと私は思います。もし今回の動画を通じてもっと深く学びたい、自分にできる一歩を踏み出したいと思った方は、私が運営するオンラインサロンSynergyを覗いてみてください。今回現地でコーディネートしてくれた久保田徹さんを招いた勉強会など、ここでしか聞けない話も用意しています。サロンへの参加費はこうした取材活動を続けるための大切な資金にもなります。少しでも共感してくださった方は概要欄のリンクからチェックしてみてください。ミャンマー取材の動画はこの後も続きます。次の動画も見逃さないようチャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。ということで今回も最後までご視聴くださりありがとうございました。また次回の動画でお会いしましょう。